for Sarah, who wanted to be lazy as fuck, that this isn't too bad. Flying Squirrel seems manageable.
No, it's actually shit. I kind of want one now. This seems very.
Imagine you just walk around the house and you have it in your fucking shirt
you gotta
pocket,
like carry it
hanging
around,
out there.
and then I'm sure you know
they jump
high
around.
ceilings are nice, so you could like throw them up in the air and they just like float down. I assume it just like hits the ground. It's like
you kill it on
3
the
days
first
old.
day.
Yeah, it's like why isn't it
Shit.
flying?
Hi guys.
Hey,
I'm Jonas.
now I'm Kelly.
That's Kelly. And this is I Don't Have Time to Google That Shit.
Boom.
You guys know the deal. Every week we want you to send in your questions to searchthatshit@gmail.com.
Boom. You send them in and we will answer your questions live on air on the podcast and streaming to YouTube as well.
Doing research for you.
Email us in, bitches.
Yeah, so I don't know about you, man, but this rain has been insane lately, hasn't it?
It's crazy. This spring, it's like you get one sunny day and you get 6 rainy days in a row.
That's literally been the ratio so far.
It's crazy. Windy and rainy.
We had one sunny day yesterday. Now we're rolling into 6 straight days of gray.
I mean, podcasts are, a nice indoor activity.
That is true. We're happy about that.
Listening or making them is what I meant. But yeah. Yeah, what else is going on? What else is going on with you in your life?
I had a delicious breakfast today.
Oh, yeah?
Some fantastic quinoa with eggs and avocado. That was a nice thing.
Hell yeah.
I don't always really eat breakfast because I'm never really that hungry in the morning.
You must be super hungry at like 2 or 3. You don't need anything?
Well, it depends. Sometimes I do. Basically, what it comes down to is I can go a long time without eating, but if I have a single bite of something, then my stomach wakes up and goes, "Motherfucker, we need more of that. We need more."
More.
It's almost like a little cavity opens up from my belly up to my head when I eat something, and it's like, "Tell him, let him know. We want more down here."
We need more. No, it's a good point. I skip breakfast and lunch a lot and just eat crazy at dinner.
Yeah. I think once you get used to it, you realize you don't need to eat as much food as you always thought
as society tells me.
Yeah. Society told me I need a breakfast, a lunch, a light snack.
A complete breakfast, meaning cereal, orange juice, and milk.
Toast.
And a balanced, complete, toast, of course. Yeah, it's just... It's just consumerism trying to shove it down our...
Do you remember those fucking commercials when you were a kid? For any cereal commercial, it could be like Lucky Charms, the least healthy cereal in the world. And it would always say, part of this balanced breakfast. And then they'd show a picture of the bowl of cereal. And then there's like fruit, like eggs, oatmeal. It's like, yeah, when you eat all the other healthy stuff, you're allowed to throw Lucky Charms.
No kidding. Exactly. It's like, look, you're trying to get us to buy Lucky Charms, and that's the 1% of this photo that's bad for you.
Part of this balanced breakfast.
Yeah, it's like they legally have to be part of a balanced breakfast. There had to be some sort of... there's no other reason that they would do that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Unless like the FDA is like... You can't just tell people that... Oh, they never even said it was good for them. They never said it was ever good for you. Either. Yeah,
it was just... If you want to give them Cookie Crisp, you better tell them to eat all this other stuff first.
Yeah, it's like... And we'll tell you what order, too. Eat the healthy stuff first and have Cookie Crisp as dessert, because it's a fucking cookie in a bowl.
That really is the furthest reach they ever made. Who the fuck convinced... And they succeeded. But it's like, can you imagine pitching that to like General Mills or whatever? You walk in and you're like, all right, guys, see this box of cookies? I'm going to pour it in a bowl.
Yeah.
And pour milk on the cookies. Yeah. It's cereal now.
It's like, get this crack pot out of my office. Is it part of a balanced breakfast?
Yeah. Then he went
like, yeah, of course it is. Of course. If you put the fruit in the oatmeal and you mix the milk and the orange juice.
Bacon and eggs. That. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, what do you say we get into the questions?
Yeah, let's do it up. All right, so today, for the first question, we have Someone from North Carolina. Hey, guys. I was driving in my car today, and someone on the radio said that celebrities have their own special dating app just for them. That sounds crazy. Is it real? And how do I get on it? I'm trying to date Taylor Swift. Thanks, Jillian. Trying to date Taylor Swift. That's a lofty goal.
Yeah.
And it's a woman. Maybe she has a shot.
Oh, there we go.
Taylor's probably due at this point in her career to shake it up and get with a lady.
Yeah, there's the usual, female singer. You get out there, you date as high as you can on the celebrity, and then you get more famous, and then at some point you have to snap and start dating a woman, regardless of whether you are a lesbian.
Oh, and it won't be a famous woman, so it feels more legit. It's like, she's really going les with a normal
I just happened to fall in love with my Starbucks barista, She writes Taylor Swift on my little cup before she gives it to me.
Have you ever been on a dating app before?
I have, yeah. I used to do shit when I was single. I did all of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just got on. Not the celebrity.
So what were they like? OkCupid, Tinder.
Yeah.
There's a ton of them now.
Oh my god, there's so many.
I never actually was on one, but when I was living in San Francisco, there was they were like just starting to take off, like Tinder was anyway.
Yeah.
And everybody was using them, but I was already in a relationship at the time, so I never actually got on one. But I did almost go on a date with a girl through his OkCupid.
No way.
Yeah, well, late one night with drunk, he's like, I'm telling you, dude, there's lots of chicks on here. And I'm like, all right, let me start looking. And I sent a message, and she sent one right back, and he was so pissed. He's like, I messaged like 10 girls, and it takes a week to get a message back. I just told the girl to go look at my Facebook since I didn't have a fucking profile.
No way. You just said, hey,
I'm with my friend here.
I'm not.
I actually insulted him too because I thought his bio was wicked cheesy, and I was like, "Hey, I'm sitting here with my friend. I wouldn't write anything this lame in my bio."
Give me how'd the bio go?
It was. Oh wait, his lame bio. It was yeah. Hey girls, I'm just a nice guy. I care about the good things in life, like companionship, and I want to have kids one day. Maybe we could go out, have a coffee.
That's like, I do not.
It was something very like mature. And I was like, bro, say you want to go dance and have some drinks.
Yeah. It's like, what do you think? I mean, I suppose girls, well, actually, I don't know. I was going to say that girls more often on a dating app are looking for maybe like a real relationship, and guys are typically looking for just a hook up. Yeah. But even, if you want a relationship as a girl, you're also like seeing some guy with a profile like that, and you're like, seems like fucking boring ass dude. Like, this is just what? He's not there. Like, there's already no romance with this guy. There's nothing.
Yeah. I've always been of the opinion that as a guy, you have to play a little more game. But maybe that's not actually true. It's different strokes for different people, but if you just come out saying to a girl, I want to get in a long-term relationship, most of them are going to go, fuck, I'm not going out with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, hello, I'd like to settle down. I just want to,
Golden
call
Retriever.
you my own.
I want to take your breath.
Yeah, I want to have kids, I'm sick of this online dating rigmarole, I just want to impregnate you.
That is the
that's what he basically was
wording.
saying.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sick of dating. Like, my mom keeps hassling me to get married.
Yeah.
Will you be? And it's like, no one's even reading the profile in these dating apps.
No, you're just looking at
the thing.
That's what Tinder got right. It's just
for
look
sure.
at photos.
All right, I am curious about this celebrity dating, though.
Yeah, she was asking about a celebrity. I've heard about this before. Some comedians have talked about it.
There's a main one called Raya. Raya?
I believe it's Raya.
I think it's pronounced Raya. I've heard of it coming up mostly in, like, I don't know, other celebrity shows or podcasts. They're like, I'm on Raya, and they they think they're cool, but
I wonder. I have always wondered what the parameters are, and I guess that's what Jillian wants to know. How do you get on there?
Yeah,
I feel like it has to be that you have a certain amount of content and social media following in the world.
Yeah, like what's it based on? All right, here's an article. Channing Tatum is reportedly looking for love on Raya, the exclusive dating app for the rich and famous that only accepts 8% of its applicants.
That's incredible. Imagine
Channing Tatum's on fucking
scrolling through and Channing Tatum's there. His inbox must be full.
Oh my god. Yes, Channing Tatum is single again. Well, imagine if he was on Tinder or something.
Dude, that's when people have brought this up, when I've heard about it, I always wondered, like, if I was a celebrity, it would be cool to like pop up on Bumble or something and be like, because the craziest thing would be girls would send in messages and be certain it was fake. And then you actually go and meet the girl and she's like, holy fucking shit, Channing Tatum.
Exactly.
I didn't think you were real.
Exactly. You had to obviously think it's fake. So Raya is $7.99 a month. They have fair. There's 100,000 people that are on the waiting list to get on the Raya community of 10,000 members.
Oh, so they cap it.
So there's 10,000. That does make sense. It's like people, what was her name? Jillian.
Yeah.
Jillian wants to get on this, and she's probably in the queue of the 100,000 trying to get. But there must be some. I wonder what limits they use.
Yeah.
To determine if you're a celebrity or not.
Yeah.
2 million Instagram subscribers.
Yeah,
or followers or whatever.
Or you've been in 3 major films.
Exactly. All right, here, how about this? How can I date a celebrity? All right, listen to this advice. Try following this general advice for getting a date with anyone. I thought it was a celebrity. It said right under it, celebrity. This is extremely helpful. Number 1, be confident.
Yeah.
Number 2, be yourself. Or if you suck, be somebody else. No, it just says be yourself, be approachable, be thoughtful and kind, talk normally.
Make yourself look attractive.
Make yourself look attractive.
Find out things you have in common. Make her happy. This is hilarious. All these things are true, and reading 2 words that tell you to do it is not going to help.
And it's all under this. It's all under this WikiHow of sweet. It's all under this WikiHow of how to date a celebrity. So there's a couple methods. It says number 1, first method: tweet your celebrity. That's a good way to communicate. Number 2, find other ways to contact your celebrity online: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, stuff like that. Third way: email your celebrity. Oh, how insightful this is. 4, stalk your celebrity. It says research. Number 5,
enter a contest
to try to win a date with a celebrity of your choice. All right, that's one method. Second method, try to live near a lot of celebrities, like New York or LA. 2, hang out around places where your celebrity spends their time.
So this is literally telling you to be a stalker.
Be a Starbucks barista in LA, in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And I guess wink at them or send a signal.
When Taylor orders a cup of coffee from you, write your phone number on the cup.
Well, yeah, with celebrity-wise, celebrities are well aware that they can get with anyone, right?
I think they are, yeah.
They have to be. So the ball is constantly in their court. So you can be around them,
Yeah.
If you're, an attractive enough Starbucks barista, I suppose that, and if you follow this and quote-unquote talk normally.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure actually they never get. Think about it. Meeting celebrities, celebrity must go home and just be like, Jesus, everyone that talked to me was a rambling idiot.
Yeah.
Why
I think the best move if you meet a celebrity that you're trying to date is to pretend you don't know they're famous. Because they get the famous reaction all the time.
Neg.
Yeah,
Negging.
Exactly. Negging works.
Negging. Yeah. Oh, you're a celebrity.
You're like,
I haven't heard of
what
you.
movie were you in?
Yeah, you were.
No, I don't really watch those kind of movies.
Yeah, I don't know. You were in Jurassic
Ocean's
Park.
11.
The first thing that came to both of our minds. I said Jurassic Park. You said Ocean's 11.
I tried to think of star-studded. Jurassic Park was much bigger though.
Yeah, but I can't even think.
Yeah, pretend you don't know who they are. But did we find out? She was asking. Is there an easy way for us to know what the criteria of getting on Raya is?
I don't know. I could try.
What? Yeah, I guess what's the how to get on Raya?
Let's try it. Let's go into that same thing.
Maybe they keep it a secret. But yeah, I believe it's got to be. You need so many followers on whatever social media platforms, Instagram and YouTube, I would imagine.
Yeah, it's got to be something like that, which is interesting because even if I have, our YouTube channel takes off and we get, 1 million YouTube subscribers.
Yep.
I will think that makes me a celebrity, but most people wouldn't. It's like, oh yeah, you're making, good money from your show, but
nobody I know
celebrity though, enough to be, if I was a girl to be matched up with Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think that's on the same level really, but
yeah. So I think in that case, then Jillian, you want to just follow those other tips we gave you. Go live near where Taylor lives, which is actually in Rhode Island. So it's a beautiful state.
Oh, and, there you go. Yeah, just can't
get a barista job over here. Hope she comes in and don't miss your chance.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, basically, stalk her. When she comes out of her house, say like, "Oh, I'm a landscaper," and then she's like, "We don't need landscaping." And the next day, change your hat, change your getup. The next day, say, "Oh, stumbling upon you here. I'm a window cleaner." It's like, we don't need a window cleaner. All right, well, you're getting somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stalk.
You'll eventually find the thing she needs.
The 3 S's, they say. Stock, stock, stock.
Stock, stock, stock. Stock, stock, stock. And that's how you do it.
I definitely want to go to the next question, but I can't help but it's $8 a month. I feel like I stumble into some bullshit thing I have to get that's like $20 a month. Is like the cheapest monthly thing I can find.
That is hilarious.
$8.
What
it's
is
a celebrity
$8
thing.
A month about?
You have
all of those people could obviously afford and probably would prefer it to be like $1,000 a month because they're like, all right, you gotta be
This
serious
is the ultimate.
Have
you ever heard of price elasticity?
No, but
you'll know what it means. You'll obviously know what it means. They have the ultimate, they could raise it at any point to $9, to $10, to $11, to $12, all the way up to, it's celebrities for God's sakes.
Yeah.
They could, it implies that they have all of the money. Businessmen have money as well, but $8 a month, they could literally go up to probably, like you said, $500.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a pretty good model,
Yeah.
Start your business at $8 and be able to raise your price whenever you want forever. It's not bad.
Yeah. I have a feeling if you start a celebrity dating app right now and make it $500 a month, you'll get a lot of people to sign up. Just start at $500.
Yeah. Well, the problem with that is you need people on it to get other people on it.
Oh, that's true.
It's a hard thing to start.
Damn.
Yeah, if you're starting a social media or any sort of network or a platform, Uber's a good example. Uber needs riders and drivers at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not easy to pull off, but I don't know how I got on that tangent. But hey, I think we answered that one pretty good. I think we should maybe head on to the next question.
Yeah, let's do it.
Boom.
Next question, baby. Okay.
All right, what do we got?
Love the show, boys. I always wanted a cool but weird pet. What should I get? How about one of those awesome flying squirrels? Or maybe a shark? I definitely don't want to work hard because I'm lazy as fuck. Lazy AF, they wrote. I don't have time to Google that shit. Sarah from Rutland, Vermont. Ooh.
Sweet. Thanks, Sarah. So she wants to get a flying squirrel or a shark, obviously.
I have to imagine she means like a baby shark. Don't say those words.
A baby shark?
A small shark. A small shark.
A small shark.
We're sorry, guys, if we're getting that song stuck in your head. We don't want to get...
All right, so she wants something a little bit crazy, but like, you're talking about... have you ever seen those flying squirrels?
No. I've seen
one on like a YouTube video at some point.
Really?
Yeah.
I will say that, and maybe this is just what they're called, the only time I ever knew anybody who had a real exotic pet, they had 2 sugar gliders. And they were like, kind of like flying squirrels. Yeah.
That is what they're called, isn't it?
Or they might be another brand.
Oh, here's something that just came up.
Another breed.
Are they the same thing as a sugar glider?
Oh, fucking A.
No, it says no. They're completely different.
And not even related.
Not even related.
There you go. They look similar, but sugar gliders are marsupials and flyers are rodents. No kidding.
Oh.
So a different classification in the...
All right, so I found this site here. I'm not going to list the name just in case, I don't want to bring on any hate mail to these people, but it's an exotic pet website, which to me seems a bit dirty,
Yeah, especially on the heels of people lately all talking about owning giant animals like that they shouldn't be owning, like tigers.
Yeah, like tigers, obviously. All right. Well, this has some basic stats for a flying squirrel. Average lifespan 10 to 12 years. The diet we feed our squirrels our homemade squirrel mix consisting of nuts, grains. That seems
Shelled
super
nuts,
easy.
Like pecans, yeah, that's not too bad.
Seem easy to
you
feed
just get them.
Although nuts are
mix.
expensive. Trail mix is, but it's not like you're feeding them, like a lion. You're not feeding them a goat or anything. They get 5 inches long. Living environments, a good cage is a medium-sized bird cage. That seems bonding. It's important to acquire your baby squirrel at no more than 8 weeks of age.
So they know you're the mom. Or the dad.
And carry them in your shirt pocket or a bonding pouch for a few days, a few hours every day. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Do they bite? My answer to the question is simple. Anything with teeth can bite. Anything. That's a great answer.
That's a good general rule.
Anything handled from a young age and generally domesticated and treated as a pet is not likely to bite. I would rate flying squirrels at a 95% bite-free.
That's pretty good.
It's a very strange way to put it, though.
Yeah.
Come on down.
I want to hear
Jerry's Exotic Animals and get our flying squirrels. They're 95% bite-free.
I really want to just have all animals be rated that way.
I know.
Like here's a horse. He's 80% bite-free. Don't go near him when he's got his oats.
They all have like a little tag, like a little necklace that says bite-free.
How bite-free is this goat here?
Beautiful animal. Percentage bite-free?
This sounds like for Sarah, who wanted to be lazy as fuck, that this isn't too bad. Flying squirrel seems manageable.
It's actually I kind of want one now. This seems very.
Imagine you just walk around the house and you have it in your fucking shirt
you gotta
pocket,
like carry it around,
out there.
And then I'm sure
they jump
high
around.
ceilings are nice, so you could like throw them up in the air and they just like float down. I assume it just like hits the ground. It's like
you kill it on
3
the
days
first
old.
day.
Yeah, it's like why isn't he flying?
Shit. You go back into the store like this must happen a lot, right? I threw it and it didn't fly.
I threw it really, really high. As high as I could because I wanted to have a nice float down. But it didn't. It hit the ground
I would say I endorse someone getting a flying squirrel because it's a weird exotic animal, but it's cute. People who have weird exotic animals that are scary or weird, they just freak me out. That's a personal preference. Like if you have a ferret, I'm going to be like, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I do. I find ferrets to be
they can be
weird,
cute, but they're so little sneaky and lanky.
I've heard they're little assholes too. Like they bite and shit. Oh, I wonder what the bite.
They're only
bite
like
percentage.
10% bite free. They're gonna bite you. I had a friend who had one, and he used to claim, or his uncle had one, and he used to claim that his uncle taught him to like steal wallets.
No, what?
Yeah, what? That was a rumor. I don't know if that's true. Actually, type that in. Can you train a ferret to steal things? You guys were almost robbed by some monkeys in India, right?
Oh, they were just dickbag monkeys. They wanted food,
and they would come take it.
Yeah. So what the monkeys do is they basically just follow you around always, and they jump down. They steal fruit from the fruit guys, and if you ever are in the park and you put your backpack down, look at the cute little monkeys coming up, and then it like starts sprinting up, shows its teeth, grabs your backpack, which like
at that point you're terrified.
At the time, Tessa's passport was in the backpack when a monkey got it, and she's like, "We need that backpack," and then so I'd have to like be big and come at the thing, so it would like get scared and drop it. You know, I'd have to like be the bigger animal,
the bigger ape that day.
But sometimes we'd be walking down the street and we'd say, "Oh, look at the monkey in the tree," and it's got like a backpack, and it's just like looking
there
through
with his JanSport.
Yeah, and we're just like, I mean, there's nothing we can do. We're just like, poor motherfuckers. Poor person,
yeah. Holy shit, that is a travel tip I never would have thought of.
Yeah,
never put your backpack down around monkey.
No. All right, would you have me do on this one?
So can you train a ferret to steal things? Can you train a ferret to steal? Boom. Everyone searches that. They can be easily trained to do many things, including stealing. That's incredible.
Wow, easily trainable to steal. I'm going to have to get one of these,
Once you have taught them to steal, they will more than likely run those dark tunnels of under the bed or the couch to hide the evidence. Ferrets tend to steal out of instinct. This is incredible. I mean, what do they mean by steal, though? I don't think they know.
What do they mean steal out of instinct?
They don't understand possessions. They probably are just like, I like that thing. I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking ferret.
Steal out of instinct, as if like the ferret is natural habitat.
I guess you would
steals purses from its other ferrets.
So they clearly have like a nesting, hoarding behavior. And I guess if you reinforce like, if it looks like a wallet, I'll give you a treat.
That's pretty cool.
And then they'll be I gotta look for those wallets.
You know, we could teach the ferret to steal on the ground, and we could teach the flying squirrel to steal in the air. Like, we could literally, all right, I'm getting a few of these. Next podcast, next show, there's going to be like ferrets and flying squirrels on our shoulders.
We're gonna take down a casino with ferrets and flying squirrels. Exactly. This will be Ocean's 15.
Exactly. All right, so she said flying squirrels, which seemed like a great idea, but she also said maybe sharks. So I looked up how much to get a shark, because she's lazy as fuck.
How is there just prices?
Sharks?
Look at over there. Great white shark special order, $1,690. That has to be a...
What?
I think that goes on your wall. That must be a stuffed taxiderm shark.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's just...
like $1,600 for a great white. I think they're endangered.
Yeah, man, they ship anything these days. A great white just shows up in a tank, like right outside your front door. With
what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah, with like fragile. All right, sharks are expensive to maintain and surprisingly finicky about water conditions. The tank alone can cost from $15,000 to up to $1 million.
Holy Christ!
So we're looking at a photo of it too. It's for like one of those rich people tanks in their basement. It's like this crazy thing.
Or be in like a hotel lobby.
With seemingly like looks like a 6 to 8 foot shark.
Yeah.
Like, this is no joke. There are smaller sharks. So in theory, you could probably get a smaller shark.
Yeah.
In a smaller tank.
I remember petting at like San Diego or wherever. Some aquarium I went to. I pet little sharks at.
Really?
And I think it was Long Beach Aquarium.
Well, that sounds pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was cool.
Damn. All right. Well, I would definitely recommend the flying squirrel.
Yeah,
or the sugar snap pea.
Sugar glider.
The sugar gliders. Sugar gliders or flying squirrels seem like damn good pets. You
Not
feed them
too
some trail
high
mix and you keep them in your little pocket.
Yeah.
Man.
get a squirrel, Sarah. Bring your flying squirrel to Vermont.
Can you do the shark Jaws thing?
Oh, yeah. Don't get a shark, 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 don't get a shark.
Nice, dude. That's why we have a keyboard, just in case shark topics come up. We're always ready.
All right. So.
I'm glad you knew that.
Oh, yeah. That's probably the first thing I ever learned on piano.
Oh, I bet.
And then I think. And I never learned the other parts. I do know a couple of things on here, but not a lot. All right, today we have a sponsor, guys. Our sponsor is Toast Chi. From the makers of various other cracker-centric snacks comes Toast Chi, a perfect blend of cheese, cracker, and peanut butter, sure to satisfy even the nitpickiest of nibblers. Whether it's a whether it's a long road trip or a hike up a serene mountainside.
Or a tiny road trip.
Toast Chi is all the fuel you'll need to make it to your destination. Never before has such a nutritious treat been so tasty. In good times or bad, Toast Chi. In sickness and in health, Toast Chi. Man, woman, or beast, Toast Chi. There we go. Thanks, guys.
Oh, thanks, Toast Chi. Delicious crackers, Toast Chi. Get them delivered. Don't go out to a store and buy them. You'll end up getting
not right now. You don't want to be in a bodega with all those filthy freaks. No, I love bodegas.
Wait, what's a bodega?
I think it's just a slang term for like an independent, like convenience store run by a foreigner. But I think it probably originally comes from like specific Spanish neighborhoods.
You think foreigners in the actual definition?
Yeah, I'm just showing my racism right now. They're definitely not white. A small grocery store, especially in Spanish-speaking neighborhood. All right.
That's the politically correct way to say.
Yeah.
All right, bodega. I'm going to use that all the time.
Heading down to the bodega. Get a couple cigs.
All right. Yeah, let's go on to the next question. Boom.
All right. Hey, dudes. This coronavirus time is crazy. What's going to happen? Is the world coming to an end? How many businesses are going to file for bankruptcy? Oh, man.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I think we really have no idea right now what is going to be in store. We're kind of all just in our houses, most of us unemployed or furloughed, and sitting here going, I think everything's going to be normal when this is done. We're allowed to go out.
It's true. Like when this first was happening, it seemed as if like we'll all chill for 2 weeks and then everything will go back to normal.
Yeah, it really felt like it was flatten the curve and it'll take like 3 weeks, guys, and then don't worry about it. And then it's progressively been like, you would better be worried. Shit's fucked.
No, really. No, it's crazy. I mean,
the craziest thing about it, dude, is like, I have wild opinions about humans and how we're affecting this earth. And I've always thought like to, change the oil industry's horrible predatory behaviors. Like if everybody in the world would just not buy gas for even one day, that would probably shock them and they'd freak the fuck out. But now people are buying still gas, but I gather
not really
much less gas now for over 6 weeks, 8 weeks. And
dude, have you seen the gas prices?
Has to be, isn't it like worth nothing now?
$1. I saw $1.51.
So crazy.
$1.51. So I was born in 1986. It's the lowest since I was born 30 years ago.
Wow.
The entire market crashed. Oil actually went upside down. Oil went, usually the price of a barrel is X amount of dollars is how they like do it. I don't even know what the average is, so I can't unfortunately give you context. But
I feel like I remember hearing numbers being like $90 a barrel for crude oil.
Something like that. Yeah. So like, and it got to such a level that I can't even properly explain this, so I wish I didn't get into it. But it became less than $0 for a barrel because they had nowhere to put it. No one had anywhere to put the oil.
Because it's just sitting around.
And when you buy stocks, and when you buy like oil, when you buy oil like in stock form, and like gold and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Somebody actually does have it laying around.
Right. It's on a ship somewhere.
So when the oil went so low, I think they were like trying to give it to people who owned the stock, and they're like, I don't have anywhere to put this oil. No, so they had to like pay people.
I just want to make money on the oil. I'm not putting it in my yard, asshole.
Yeah, exactly. It was something like some reason
because they're still pumping it out of the earth, but it's not leaving the.
It's building up, and they have nowhere to put it, and so they're paying people to put it
out of the earth.
They're paying people to take it, which actually means it's actually under $0 for a barrel of oil.
That's incredible.
It's like a weird like economic.
I wonder if there's any like doomsday preppers right now ready for the Mad Max future who are taking advantage and actually buying barrels of oil.
There damn well is. There damn well is, and there damn well should be. But not oil. Like the smartest thing to do is to,
gasoline.
Well, the smartest thing to do is to not have money in the stock market when it crashes, and then when it's at the bottom, buy as much as you can.
Yeah, some people are gonna.
But that's easier said than done, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, this whole thing really is crazy. Like, so here's my thing. Like, companies with a lot of debt are definitely the highest likely to go out of business.
Yeah.
Like, because
a lot of overhead or debt. Yeah,
like if you have a lot of debt, and when your sales come in, you use the sales to pay off the creditors monthly. Decent. But when the sales stop, you don't have any money to give the creditors.
Right.
And that's literally what bankruptcy is. You can't pay off your credit. You can't pay off your loans. And you're like,
you don't want
we file for bankruptcy.
Come break your kneecaps.
Yeah, exactly. But
that's crazy. Yeah, no, I'm very worried about small businesses.
All right, here we go. List of retail companies on bankruptcy watch is growing amid the coronavirus thing. All right, so there was a bunch of credit rating downgrades, meaning creditors and banks are less likely to give these companies money because they have such a high likelihood of going bankrupt.
Oh, wow.
Like if I loan you $1 million and I'm not convinced at all that you're going to repay it back, I'm not going to give you the $1 million. So these businesses might not even be able to get money if they needed it. So companies like Dillard's, JCPenney's, Kohl's, Levi Strauss,
not
Macy's,
Levi's,
Nordstrom.
People aren't going to stop wearing Levi's. That's an American institution.
JCPenney's, though.
Yeah.
What are those? Who the hell has went into a JCPenney's in the last 10 years? Or 10 years? 2 years.
Actually,
JCPenney?
No, you're right. I'm thinking of TJ Maxx and Marshalls.
TJ Maxx and Marshalls have their place.
Yeah.
They got some good shit in there. But what does even...
What
would you want to buy and then say, let's go to JCPenney's?
Yeah, I don't think I've been
But like Nordstrom, though, I always assumed Nordstrom was actually doing good. Michael Kors, Versace.
So these brands that have such high prices are probably suffering faster because...
Yeah. I mean, because sales
they're
just
normally
went to
taking
zero.
in a lot of money versus all these other people, I would guess. Although, no, that's not true.
All right, this is interesting too. So this article I pulled up, it's a Forbes article. This is a good question too, to keep an eye on what businesses might go out of business are the ones that were doing bad before this happened.
Oh, yeah.
It's like if you're already doing shitty, like if JCPenney actually is a good example. They were doing really shitty. And then this happened, it's like they're doomed. So this list of companies, of retailers specifically, were closing 25 or more stores already. They include Express, Gap, GNC, so GNC like vitamins and shit, H&M, JCPenney, Kmart. What are they even doing?
Yeah.
Macy's, Olympia Sports.
Most people, too. Unless they live in a lower end town, probably already thought Kmart was out of business. I thought Kmart was out of business. I feel like I've seen them go out of business.
I went into a Kmart recently.
Did you?
And yeah, I forget what we needed. I think we were getting like we want to find like a cheap jacket or something. It seemed like a good, I don't know, or maybe we were near one. We're like, oh, this will be sort of like Walmart. We went in. It was like a disaster. I'm telling you, the place like you know like the shitty floors at like Walmarts and stuff. Do you ever see when they like move stuff around, like the floor underneath looks even shittier?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
because no one's
worse than
swept or
cement
mopped under there for decades.
Well, they had just rearranged everything in such a way that the floor was all like shit, and their prices were very high.
What?
Yeah, we're like, what world is this that they and people were just going around shopping. There were people in there.
Yeah,
and I'm like, these people can't know the prices of these.
Yeah,
they were paying too much.
They should go to Target,
at a shit place,
where there's better stuff
anywhere else,
and it looks like it's a business.
Walmart, Target, any other place.
That's funny.
Sears is on here again. Who the hell's going? I've seen a bunch of Sears close.
I thought Sears did go out of business. Maybe they just closed a bunch.
Walgreens
is not going anywhere. They're the fucking king.
Walgreens closed 195 stores in 2019.
No shit. But they probably have thousands of locations. That sounds like a low.
I don't know. But it's just interesting that, during this time, obviously, well, the biggest businesses that are going to get hit, I don't know what's going to happen with airlines, hotels. Yeah. Think how many vacant Airbnbs there are. People, buying 5 apartments, Airbnb them out. That's stopped, and it's going to be slow to come back. But a lot of retail stuff, obviously, that you have to go into. I don't know what's going to happen. It's crazy that a lot of people are going to go to business. That
they're actually expecting people to still pay their rent when they're not making any money. It's like, hello, I can't make money, so I can't pay you. And there's some businesses are getting sued right now for not paying their rent. And it's like, the movie theater's closed, man.
Yeah,
we're not
the movie theater. Anything. Damn, that's a good example.
I think AMC's getting AMC
ass kicked.
Yeah.
Well, because they have 0 sales.
You know what's cool though? There's a really big fund going on right now to keep independent movie theaters alive.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That's already raised like millions of dollars. So
really,
I'm happy about that part. That some people are trying to make sure to keep some of the independent stuff alive. But yeah, man, I really don't know. We're going to see what this year holds.
Yeah.
And,
man, just stay strong, try to keep your money, close to the vest. Try to support some local, restaurants and business owners in your community. If we all look to our, community and try to, buy a couple gift cards or get some takeout from local places.
Yeah. The gift card thing is a great idea because if you are worried about going out, you can still support them and when everything's safe again.
I mean, like to be honest with you, and maybe it's just how I live. I don't care about, Sears and JCPenney and Michael Kors and Kmart, but like if they went out of business, like I don't care at all. But if my local place that I know the owner, that's selling delicious tilapias or the restaurant I enjoy going to, if they go out of business, like
that's going to be a real bummer.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
So let's try to support our local people and fuck off JCPenney.
Yeah. Nordstrom, you can go suck a dick.
We don't like you anymore.
Yeah.
We liked you in the 80s. When was JCPenney? Like way before any recent.
Did JCPenney have a song? There's lots of clothes at JCPenney. So many clothes you can wear.
Yeah, it'll take me too long to look through JCPenney songs. I'll bring it up real quick.
I do know TJ Maxx had a jingle. It was like TJ Maxx.
Ah. We should write some. What about a jingle for our show?
Yeah, give it a shot.
'Cause I don't got time to Google that shit.
Actually, that was a really good melody.
Well, till the end.
'Cause I don't got time to Google that shit.
Oh, damn, that was good. All right, guys, I think we are done for today. As always, please email in your questions for a chance for them to get read on air to search that shit. The I in shit does exist in this scenario. It's not an asterisk.
Yeah.
Search that shit at gmail.com. And we will, if it's a decent enough question, we will answer it on air. And, till next time.
All right. Celebrity dating, how to date a celebrity. Exotic pets like a sugar glider. Will the world be safe when we're done with coronavirus? We don't care about JCPenney, just local businesses.
Fuck off, JCPenney.
All right, have a good one, guys.
All right, peace out.